Welcome to the Cryptonomatron. Today we're going to talk about Hashflare. The reason being, I just bought into Hashflare a few days ago. Now, for full disclosure, I do already have some cloud mining contracts with Genesis Mining, but Hashflare have been on my radar for quite some time, and I really wanted to test them to see, in comparison, how they came up against the biggest one, which is arguably Genesis Mining at the moment. So if you're not aware, Hashflare are a cloud mining company, and they are a department of Hashcoins, which is a company that develops software for the cloud mining and maintains equipment in data centers. So essentially, Hashcoins is the overarching company that owns the software and maintains the equipment, and Hashflare is their portal for you guys to purchase the cloud mining. So the contracts we're interested in at the moment are the SHA-256 Bitcoin mining contracts, as they are the most profitable. So a few days ago I bought some myself, and these are the figures based on my comparisons over the last 24 hours. So the cost is $150, or the Bitcoin equivalent, per 1 terahash, and we'll use 1 terahash as the example as it's an easy round figure. So 1 terahash equals 0.00906 of a Bitcoin, or $150 to purchase. The daily income, however, from 1 terahash equals 0.0001561 Bitcoin, or 15,631 Satoshis, or $2.58. So already you can see this is going to be pretty profitable. The monthly profits will be excuse me, 0.0046893 Bitcoin, or 46,893 Satoshi, or $77.37. And yearly, which is the length of your mining contract, it will be 0.0570515 of a Bitcoin, or the equivalent at the moment of $941.38. Now, I used a Bitcoin exchange rate of $16,500, as that is what it is right at this current moment on CoinMarketCap. Now, the Hashflare SHA-256 contracts are yearly contracts. They are 12 months in duration. So they are not like the Genesis Mining contracts that are open-ended and continue until they cease to be profitable. So please bear that in mind. They're only 12 months long. But however, you can see if you put $150 in, your returns at the moment can be quite significant. So at the current rate of returns, your return of investment will be 59 days, and that is spectacular. Your $150 or however much you put in will be returned in 59 days if it continues at the same level. Now, they do have an affiliate scheme with discounts and rewards. I'll post my affiliate link below. Please use it. It always helps me to maintain the channel if I get some donations and assistance with these kind of things. I don't have much terahash on Hashflare at the moment, so it would be nice to build it up. So I appreciate you using my affiliate links. And they also offer script Litecoin mining, but it is far less profitable than the Bitcoin mining. Bitcoin's on everybody's lips at the moment. The price is increasing. There are, the difficulty is fairly low, as a lot of the mining machines went over to Bitcoin Cash. So at the moment, it's a good time for Bitcoin mining. So some other stuff I noticed about Hashflare was the minimum purchase is 10 gigahashes. It's about $1.50, which won't really get you much return, of course, but you can start to build it up. You could have a little minimum purchase every day, every couple of days, and just steadily build it. But in general, you probably want to go for 100 gigahash or even a terahash if you can afford it. You can make payments for this in Bitcoin, which is probably not a wise idea given the fees at the moment are very, very high. You can also pay with US dollars by bank transfer, credit card, I believe, and Payeer, I think is the other method. And you can also pay in Emmercoin, and that's a new feature they've introduced, which you can actually get Emmercoin on Bitrex. So what I do is I transfer something to Bitrex, change it for Emmercoin, and then pay Hashflare that way. And that means the fees are very, very low, and you're not paying ridiculous Bitcoin or credit card fees or anything else. The other good thing I like about this is you can actually pick the pools used for your mining contracts. I believe there are 3 pools up for grabs on the SHA-256 contracts, and you can split them. I think they come standard in a third each. You can split them up 50-50 or just have all your mining dedicated to one pool. It's entirely up to you. You can choose the settings. The other thing I like about this Bitcoin mining contract is you can reinvest your Bitcoin earnings, meaning you can set it automatically to just reinvest every day or every couple of days, providing you have enough earnings back into more mining contracts. So you can build up your hash power, which I think is a good thing, and it encourages people to use it and keep using it. Now, some people have pointed out, is this possibly a Ponzi scheme? There is a promise of potential unlimited returns here. I don't think this is the case, because simply they are getting your Bitcoin off you, and Bitcoin is increasing in value, and you only get a year contract. I could see if it was an unlimited contract that it may be unsustainable, but at current levels, if you only get a 12-month contract for your investment, then you're just building up your mining power. They're still getting paid Bitcoin, and you don't receive Bitcoin if you keep putting the money back in. So I don't agree that it is a Ponzi here. I think you only get 12 months, and when you do start taking payments eventually, you'll only get that for a limited time period. And you can withdraw the money or the earnings when you want, providing it is over the minimum balance. So you don't have to reinvest. You can turn that off. You can choose to withdraw it, and it is manual, unlike Genesis Mining. So there's no automatic daily payouts. You just can check your balance, see what it is, and then if it meets the minimum, just withdraw it straight out. So withdrawals do cost a commission. At the moment, it's quite low. It's 0.0007 Bitcoin. That went down from, I think, about triple that figure for the last few days. It's all dependent on how busy and expensive the network is going to be, yeah? Now, the minimum withdrawal at the moment is 0.0107 Bitcoin, and that includes the commission for the withdrawal that I stated above. It does vary. Again, if the network is busy, that will increase. It could also decrease. As I've mentioned, but a very important point to reiterate, contracts are limited only for a year, so be aware of that. It's not like Genesis Mining. You don't buy it and you don't keep it forever while it maintains profitability. It is limited for 12 months only from the day you purchase. And guys, please do take into account the possible difficulty changes in Bitcoin mining and Bitcoin exchange rates against, say, the US dollar. If you're investing US dollar at $150 per terahash, then if Bitcoin price comes down significantly and the difficulty increases, then you may struggle to make a profit. I think that's unlikely at this stage. I think the profits, as I've outlined already, are very, very good at the moment. In fact, better than can be normally expected with cloud mining. So I don't think that is likely. But you have to be aware that difficulty changes will make an impact on your profits. It may be the case that difficulty improves. It may be the case that it gets harder, and therefore you get less Bitcoin every day. So you have to bear that in mind when making these decisions. So this is a screenshot of my dashboard. At the moment, I only have 6 terahash. As I said, I only started this a few days ago, and I didn't want to do a video on it until I was fully aware of how it all works, what the profitability was going to be, whether they're actually going to pay out, whether it's a decent system to use that I could recommend to you, so I could make my verdict accordingly. And as you can see, I have already made, after just a little over 7 days of mining, I have a balance of 0.00564471 Bitcoin with 6 terahash invested. So all my figures I've given you previously were from the last few days of mining. As you can see, every day I'm getting just 93,783 Satoshi, around that mark. It will vary up and down depending on the day's mining. It's partly down to luck and difficulty and some other factors, as I've already mentioned. And here we can see the pools in the pie chart there, and you can set the pools to what you want, which I think is a great feature. Another feature that Genesis Mining does not allow you to do. And you see your hash rate there on the left. It tells you your revenue per 1 terahash, and also the most important bit, the bit we get all excited about, the revenue forecast. Now, for my 6 terahash, you can see here, I'm currently making 93,783 Satoshi per day, or the equivalent at the moment of $15.47, sorry. And then there's a weekly figure, a monthly figure, a 6-monthly figure, and I have underlined a yearly figure. Now, my total investment here was a little over $750, I think, given fees and everything else when I used Bitcoin for the initial payment for the contract. As I mentioned, I'm using Emmercoin now, so I don't need to use Bitcoin, and I suggest you do the same if at all possible. Bitcoin fees are very high. It will take you a day or so to get your fee back through the mining, so I do advise use the Emmercoin payment method if you can. And as you can see there, a year of 6 terahash mining will get me 0.3423 of a Bitcoin, or the equivalent at the moment with Bitcoin hovering around $16,500, equivalent of $5,650 or thereabouts. So profitability, very, very good. You know, there's not much else I can really say about this. I was actually very surprised at the profitability here. I didn't expect it to be as good, and given the contract was only 12 months, I was quite worried going into this that I may not get much of my investment back, or even at all. But having proven it now, I'm very happy, and I will be buying more Hashflare mining contracts without a doubt. At the moment, I'll definitely be investing more, and I will be reinvesting my profits as well to help me achieve that goal, to reach the level I want to be at before I start taking out my daily payments. And just to give my verdict, I think you probably know what it's going to be already. With these kinds of returns, I'm buying as many as I can afford at the moment. I really want to get up to 50 or maybe 100 terahash if that's at all possible, so I get very good daily returns. I'm not interested in the fiat currency. I'm interested in making Bitcoin, and if this just gives me a little bit of Bitcoin every day, which I hold a lot of Bitcoin, half my portfolio is currently in Bitcoin, then I'm happy to get these dribs and drabs of Bitcoin every day. I get a payment from Genesis Mining every day, and this will compound that. So I'm happy to put more money into this and keep getting those daily payments. So I give this one 4 out of 5 stars. I can't see how this one can go wrong. The reason I dropped the star off is because it's not an unlimited contract. It does only last 12 months, and also, as with all of these cloud mining type of affairs, there's always quite a bit of risk involved. We saw NiceHash the other day going down, disappearing with over 4,700 Bitcoin, about at these exchange rates, at over $70 million worth of crypto went missing. And although they say they've been hacked, we can never fully put our trust in these websites. So that's something to be aware of and something to bear in mind. If you're going to invest, always make sure you invest what you can afford to lose. And as always, I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. If you're going to do any investment, please invest cautiously, invest wisely, do your own due diligence, do your own research. If you like this video, please like, please subscribe, and if you're going to purchase any Hashflare mining contracts, please use my affiliate link. I would really appreciate it. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope this video helped you, and I'll be back tomorrow with another one.